I grew up in the contracting business, went on a service truck at about 10 following my dad. At 25, I took over the running of the family business, grew it tenfold over the next 7 years, and then sold it to secure my parents' retirement. So I've really done every job in what I do. And yeah, and since 25, I've been running something either for myself or for somebody. You know, I saw Blackmore Connects as I know operations, I know sales, I know how to deal with contractors, I know how to deal with problems, but the financial part of it, at the level that private equity runs at, I had to have help. I had to have somebody that could kind of teach me the inroads like I would take a young kid and teach in my business. And that was really what y'all offered. When you and I first talked, you know, we
don't talk about finances. We talk about...
but you tell me the structure. You tell me how those pieces can fit together and do this and don't do that.
Yes.
And so I'm looking to fill the voids that I don't know. And you did a good job. Use that as kind of an example.
Yeah.
But that was very advantageous. You know, I resigned December the 3rd. I took December. You and I have been talking 2 years.
Yeah.
It goes back a couple of years, and I didn't do it. And finally, I got to the point I want to build something for me, and I need money and a partner to do that. And you gave me that opened that door to where I can find that.
Why, you know, what are the, you know, the benefits that you're beginning to see? Well, first about what Blackmore Connects promised, and then what are you beginning to see about the reality of it?
Well, you have to remember, I'm in, what, 4 weeks, really?
Yeah.
But certainly the due diligence. Me and you talking, I like the fact it's a succinct conversation. I like the fact that it's to the point. There's not a bunch of BS in it. You know, that allows me to stay in a rhythm to make my calls and stuff to where I feel an urgency. You know, that urgency is what it takes to get through those calls.
Yeah, it does.
Just keep picking that phone up. Don't think about it. Just do it.
But so if I'm an executive and I'm going, trying to think about, I want to get in private equity. I know 10 private equity firms, maybe, just their names, and they're in my LinkedIn. What would you tell me?
Of why to go Blackmore
Connects versus just working those 10 or just hoping I'll get introduced?
Because you've got the system down. I talked to multiple other people and wannabes. You've got a system. You've got the person.
When you say you talk to the other people, give me some examples of others.
I'd hold off on names. But
I don't need the names, but the types.
A recruit, or an executive person that doing recruiting and PE hookups. Okay, but he's one guy, and he's a top-rate guy.
Yeah.
But he's really no help to me because if I don't fit what he needs, he doesn't have time for me. If I don't fit what you need, you're helping me find where you can have time for me.
Yep.
And I'll be honest, the due diligence part in finding the names
of of what
of companies to look at and whatnot. I'm really not over to the PE side yet. Okay. So far, I know more names than y'all know.
Of course.
Okay.
Because you're in one of those guys the industry expert Peter Reeder talks about.
Yeah.
And that's a big, huge plus, by the way.
Well, you know, I'm a roll up my sleeves person. I didn't go to a top university and whatnot. I've been working. And I don't like to sit behind the big desk and say and do this.
Right.
The reason I'm not where I was and the reason I resigned is I was tired of not being able to mentor and jump in with people because I had people between me and them. So I like the roll up your sleeves. I like the work from the front.
How do you justify the monies for Blackmore Connect. So here I am, an executive, and yourself. Say more about that.
You know, you sit there and you think, okay, I can go buy a car, you know, or a family vacation or whatever, and I'm sitting there thinking, you know, in my situation, if I can say it, I'm a gold, and that's 15 grand.
Yeah.
And in my situation, that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
I'm not working.
Yeah.
But as I sat there and thought about it, 15 grand. We talked about one board member position that would pay 25 in a year.
Right.
So
more than that, actually.
Yeah, but you see what I mean.
Yeah.
It's pretty easy to figure out.
Mm-hmm.
So no, I'm excited, and the thing is, I'm ready to dig deep into it now. I really needed the conference to put the pieces together.
So how does the conference help? What do you notice? Because some execs say, "Oh, I don't want to attend conferences. I just want to get on the phone."
Well, when I came here, I was expecting a couple of people. It's 1-to-1.
Right.
Okay. I like the fact that we're not going to waste each other's time. It's 20 minutes with each guy and move along.
Yes.
And then if there's something, you know, everybody can decide how they get together. You know, I think the type operators or people, the execs you're looking for with the roll up your sleeves, respect the fact that you can move through it rather than sit in the middle of it and kill time.
What's your experience about the professional and how things are run?
I was very impressed with the way. I mean, it was a well-oiled machine.
Mm-hmm.
And Yelena,
so sorry to interrupt.
Sure. No, yeah.
Yelena was great. I mean, you know, and everybody there, I think.
What do you like? What do you appreciate about Yelena as moderator? What do you know?
Approachable. Mm-hmm. You know, I didn't feel she was uncomfortable. I felt like that she was trying to move it along, encouraging the questions, always positive, easy to understand. Mm-hmm. But everybody's been approachable, and that may be my biggest surprise. I hadn't run into one of these money guys that's got his nose up on the ceiling.
We're only getting people who are choosing to be here, so we select. You know, it's not. They self-select because they're executive-centric.
Yeah.
So for the conferences.
Yeah, and you know, I've seen one up there that I just relate to. I feel like, you know, I get this guy. I understand this guy. Mm-hmm. And I found others that I thought I could relate to this guy. I could work with him. And
good. So part of what you're going to discover as you keep coming back to the conferences, you're going to get a feel for that, but you're going to do it over the phone next.
Yeah.
As part of the process as we get further down the road. So you're going to learn to just translate it from visual to also auditory.
Sure.
So you'll have the confidence on both ends because you'll never get enough meetings just doing conferences. Our goal is to collapse the time.
I got you.
Okay.
So you're going to have to help me with
we're working on, we have a whole
I don't know when we're next to get together. Is it set up?
I think it is set up.
Okay.
So we'll be doing that in the next few weeks. The goal was get you here, get through this gate,
sure,
and get you the experience that you needed. Now you have much more. It's the same drill on the phone.
Sure.
Except we're going to be introducing you to it, and it just takes a little bit longer to get people to respond by email. You know, because they're not here. Mm-hmm. David, thanks.
Thank you.